Welcome to Sports Bios, the definitive journey into the lives of athletic legends. I'm your host, Howard Closewell, and today we're going to delve into the extraordinary life of Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse of baseball. Born on June 19, 1903, in Yorkville, Manhattan, New York City, Gehrig's early years would forge a character that would endure the tests of time, adversity, and ultimate triumph. As we step back into the early 20th century, we find ourselves in a bustling metropolis where the sounds of horse-drawn carriages and vendors filled the air. The smell of freshly baked bread wafted from the nearby bakeries, enticing the senses of young Lou Gehrig as he explored the streets of Yorkville. This vibrant neighborhood, with its strong German-American influence, would shape Gehrig's early life and instill in him a sense of community and belonging. Gehrig's childhood home, located at 1996 Lexington Avenue, was a modest apartment above his father's hardware store. His parents, Heinrich and Christina Gehrig, were both German immigrants who had arrived in the United States in the late 19th century. They worked tirelessly to provide for their family, with Heinrich running the hardware store and Christina managing the household. The Gehrigs were a close-knit family, and their home was always filled with the sounds of laughter and conversation. As a young boy, Lou Gehrig was fascinated by sports, particularly baseball. He would often sneak into the Polo Grounds, home of the New York Giants, to watch the games and dream of one day playing on that very field. His parents, though not athletic themselves, encouraged his passion for sports and supported his dreams. In fact, Heinrich Gehrig was known to have taken young Lou to watch the Giants play, where they would sit in the stands and cheer on their favorite team. Gehrig's education began at PS 132, a local public school, where he excelled academically and athletically. He was an avid reader and developed a strong interest in history, which would serve him well in his later years. At Commerce High School, Gehrig played on the school's baseball and football teams, showcasing his impressive physical abilities and dedication to his craft. His coach, Frank DePato, recognized Gehrig's potential and encouraged him to develop his skills, providing guidance and mentorship that would prove invaluable. The influences of Gehrig's community and family were significant during this period. The German-American community in Yorkville was tight-knit, with many families sharing similar values and traditions. The Gehrigs were part of a larger network of families who supported one another, and this sense of community would stay with Lou throughout his life. His parents' strong work ethic and emphasis on education also had a profound impact on Gehrig's development, instilling in him a sense of discipline and responsibility. As we explore the early life of Lou Gehrig, we see a young man who is poised on the threshold of greatness. With his impressive physical abilities, unwavering dedication, and strong moral compass, Gehrig is ready to take the first steps towards an extraordinary career. His experiences in Yorkville, from playing stickball on the streets to watching the New York Giants at the Polo Grounds, have laid the foundation for a future that will be marked by achievement and perseverance. Gehrig's time at Columbia University was a transformative period, both academically and athletically. He studied engineering and played on the university's baseball and football teams, quickly establishing himself as a talented and dedicated athlete. Under the guidance of Coach Andy Coakley, Gehrig honed his skills, particularly in baseball, where he developed into a formidable first baseman. His impressive performances caught the attention of scouts, including Paul Krishel of the New York Yankees, who would soon change the course of Gehrig's life. In 1923, Gehrig signed with the Yankees, beginning a storied career that would span 17 seasons. Initially, he played in the minor leagues, but his rapid development and impressive physical abilities soon earned him a spot on the major league roster. Gehrig made his debut on June 15, 1923, and by 1925, he had become an integral part of the Yankees lineup, playing alongside legendary figures like Babe Ruth and Tony Lazzeri. The mid-1920s were a defining period for Gehrig, as he established himself as one of the most dominant players in baseball. His impressive power hitting, combined with his exceptional fielding skills, made him a cornerstone of the Yankees' infield. In 1926, Gehrig hit .313 with 47 home runs and 166 RBIs, earning him his first All-Star selection and solidifying his position as one of the game's premier players. Gehrig's early success was not limited to his on-field performance. He quickly became known for his humility, kindness, and generosity, earning the respect and admiration of his teammates, opponents, and fans alike. His strong work ethic and dedication to the sport were evident in every aspect of his game, from his rigorous training regimen to his meticulous approach to batting and fielding. As we delve deeper into Gehrig's career, it becomes clear that his early life experiences played a significant role in shaping his approach to the game. The values instilled by his parents, particularly his father's strong work ethic, had a lasting impact on Gehrig's dedication and perseverance. His experiences in Yorkville, from playing stickball on the streets to watching the New York Giants at the Polo Grounds, had fostered a deep love for the sport and a desire to succeed at the highest level. The 1920s were a magical time for baseball, with iconic figures like Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, and Rogers Hornsby dominating the headlines. As we explore this era, we see Gehrig's career unfolding against the backdrop of a changing America, where baseball was becoming an integral part of the national fabric. The sport was evolving, with new stars emerging, and Gehrig was at the forefront of this transformation. The story of Lou Gehrig is one of triumph, tragedy, and ultimate redemption, and we're just beginning to scratch the surface of this fascinating tale. The 1930s were a time of great triumph for Gehrig, as he continued to dominate on the field, earning numerous All-Star selections and setting multiple records for consecutive games played. His streak, which began in 1925, would eventually reach an astonishing 2,130 games, cementing his status as one of the most durable and dedicated players in baseball history. However, behind the scenes, Gehrig was facing a new and formidable opponent: illness. In 1938, he began to experience symptoms of what would later be diagnosed as amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, a debilitating disease that affects the nerve cells responsible for controlling voluntary muscle movement. Despite his declining health, Gehrig continued to play, driven by his unwavering commitment to the sport and his teammates. On April 30th, 1939, Gehrig removed himself from the Yankees lineup, ending his consecutive games played streak. It was a poignant moment, marking the end of an era for one of baseball's most beloved figures. As news of his illness spread, fans and players alike rallied around him, showing their support and admiration for the man who had given so much to the sport. In his famous Luckiest Man speech, delivered on July 4, 1939, at Yankee Stadium, Gehrig spoke eloquently about his gratitude for the opportunities he had been given, both on and off the field. His words, which have become an iconic part of baseball lore, continue to inspire generations of players and fans. For the past 2 weeks, you have been reading about the bad break I got. Yet today I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of this earth. Gehrig's legacy extends far beyond his impressive statistics or his numerous accolades. He was a symbol of courage, resilience, and determination, inspiring countless people with his unwavering dedication to the sport he loved. His story has become an integral part of baseball history, a reminder of the power of the human spirit to overcome even the most daunting challenges. As we reflect on the life of Lou Gehrig, we are reminded that his impact on the sport extends far beyond his playing career. He helped to popularize baseball during its golden age, and his legacy continues to inspire new generations of players and fans. The Lou Gehrig Memorial Award, established in 1955, is presented annually to an MLB player who best exemplifies his spirit of courage and perseverance. In the end, Gehrig's story is one of triumph, tragedy, and ultimate redemption. His unwavering dedication to baseball, combined with his unrelenting passion for life, has left an indelible mark on the sport and its fans. As we conclude our journey into the life of Lou Gehrig, We are reminded that his legacy will continue to inspire and captivate us, a testament to the enduring power of courage, resilience, and determination. That's all for today's Sports Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Howard Closewell reminding you to keep shooting for your goals.